back to Brick Reviews UK. Today you join me with a first, or first for me anyway. It's a Technic set. Don't know why, but I've avoided these ones. So we've got here the Mercedes AMG F1 W14. So it's a 2014 car. It's set number 42165. It's a 7 Plus set. It's the pullback vehicle. All right, apologies for the box. It came to me in this condition. I've actually straightened it out a bit. It was a lot worse than this. Unfortunately, with the seems to be the Technic ones and also the Speed Champion ones, that the boxes are quite thin. They're a very thin box. I don't know. It's where they're manufactured. But the boxes you'll find of these sort of Technic sets, these one of these small ones, this sort of shaped size one, and Speed Champion ones seem to be very, very flimsy. The newer ones, I haven't got one here with me to hand, but the newer ones for the Speed Champions for the 2024 season, which they've done recently. The F1 range, them ones, the boxes seem to be a bit better, but these ones and the other Speed Champion ones, yeah, they're not particularly sturdy. But enough of the box. What have we got? Obviously, got the vehicle in there, and the same, and it's got the, I believe it's got the original one just down there. Right, as I said, it's a Technic, so this is a pullback one, so basically you can pull it back and let it fly and crash. Once we're built, it will demonstrate that, but obviously we need to do that in the garden because there's not enough room here. You just see it go flying past in a second, and it's gone. Right, let's unbox it. Right, this is purchased myself. As I said, it came to me like this. Right, let's see what we got inside. Oh, right, okay. Oh, we've lost the tyre already. Right, well, you've got three wheels on my wagon. No, we've got four. Well, we've got four. So we got, okay, so got plastic, obviously 2024 model. This one is, when did it come out? Yeah, 2024. So it came out earlier part of last year. So it still had plastic then. Right, 1, 2, 3. Four bags. Now and we've got the pullback motor. This particular one has got a single pullback motor. We have got another one further down the line which has got a twin motor. So if that's going to make it quicker or not, I don't honestly know. Obviously all Technic elements. Obviously quite a few sets I've done have got Technic elements in them. But this one obviously is a first for me with just a Technic set. How the build's going to go, I don't honestly know. Right, okay, so large sticker sheet. Yeah, that's going to be fun to put on. Quite a few stickers, decals, we like to call it that. Some are going to be more tricky than others. We've got some wheels there. Oh, that can be fun to do. Try and do circular things, get them straight. Right, we'll try our best. There is obviously different methods to put decals on. And you can use your little brick separator to use to put them on. You can also just use your fingers, pair of tweezers, or you can, if you look in the Lego instructions, it does say you can wet them as well. So you can put some sort of soapy water, dish soap I think they call it in the US, on the decal and on the actual pad, the piece it's going onto, and then you've got a chance to line it up. Now obviously that probably will work better. The only trouble is obviously then you've got to wait for it to dry. So if you've got loads of time in your hands and you can afford to wait for it to dry, yeah, go for it. Right, okay, tyre wise, as it was with these ones, as you can, I don't know if you can see this, but they're all the same size. So unlike the new ones, the tyres are bigger on the front, bigger on the back, sorry, to the front, but these ones all the same size. Right, manual wise, I will cover it because I haven't actually scanned it yet to get the inside of points. So right, let's see what's inside here. Normal is going to be the parts list at the end, and we've got the bigger version of this same one there, which is, well, you can see, much bigger. Not a pullback one, it's only the small little one here, which is a pullback. How many parts? How many have we got on here? So we got 100, yeah, 101 sections to do. Have we go straight into it? Anything about the vehicle? Mercedes? No, nothing about it. Now, obviously, as I said before many times, I use the app to do these because I just find them a lot easier. Right, that's enough of me waffling on here. I think what we're going to do, we're going to build it and come back to you once it's all built. Right, bye-bye for now. Right, welcome back. Build all done now, as you can see. Right, how should we go for it? As I said, it's the first time I've done a Technic set. Hurts your fingers. That's all I can say. Putting the pins in, yeah, that does hurt your fingers a fair bit. Well, that's just me being a bit of a wimp, I reckon. Obviously, it's not a close resemblance of the actual vehicle itself, but it's a, how can you put it, a representation of the vehicle. Now, I have actually got the vehicle in question. I believe it's the same year model one, because this is the 2014 one. Let me just grab that a moment, just bear with me. Right, talk amongst yourselves. Right, just get it off the stand. This particular one was the F1 Speed Champions one. Right, let's put him beside it. Right, as you can see, I'll move the box out the way. Right, obviously a lot smaller. First of all, you can't really compare like for like, I must admit. But yeah, difference being obviously the tyres on these, obviously the newer ones, the Speed Champion ones, obviously you can see larger on the back, smaller on the front, which is a big gripe from people. Just obviously free moving, but of course that is Lego, normal Lego as opposed to Lego Technic, where this one is pretty toughly built, so you should be able to fly it along, and it's got a lot of playability in it, because it shouldn't, in theory, break as easy. It's not going to be like a Tonka toys, but it's still going to be quite robust. No minifig, no even space for a minifig to go in there either. I mean, I suppose you could put the helmet in there, but not obviously going to be to scale really. Simple enough to put together. It was handy that the instructions were the newer ones, where you can just pinch and zoom and move it around on the app, because that way at least you can see where the pins are going into, because obviously there's quite a few holes, and obviously trying to get it right first time can be sometimes tricky. This is a single motor one, or single pullback motor. There is others which do two. Might have one of them in the future we'll be doing, but wait and see. Bit of a spoiler alert there. But yeah, there's not much more I can say. As I said, first Technic set on the block. Would I do another? Yeah, I think I would. Right, that's all I can say for this today. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the jazz. Bye-bye for now. Right, we're now outside, so let's give it a whirl. Let's zoom out a bit so you can see it fly off. Well, maybe not fly off, but we'll give it a go anyway. Right, so what I need to do, need to try and get as much power as I can into this and go. Yeah, well, didn't go too far. Not to worry. It's a bit of playability, I suppose. Maybe better with a 2-motor one. We'll see. Maybe that's another video. Right, like, comment, subscribe. You know the jazz. Bye-bye for now.